Good evening. Where's everybody at this evening? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to give people a few minutes to get in here. Well, I don't see anybody here yet, so I did schedule it for today, 9:30. I was supposed to come on the weekend, but got sidetracked because I wasn't feeling well with the heat. It's been really, really hot. Come in and say hello, everybody. Out as you can see. Hey, Mayor, how you doing? Got 4 people watching. Who else is here? Yeah. See, I colored my hair, everybody. It's long. Yeah, I dyed my hair. I had to. It was getting too gray. It's hot. AC's ready. Yeah. Been still missing my husband. It's been rough. But I've been trying to get out of the house. Yesterday I took a walk at Beale Park and I took a picture of the fountain there, and they had a concert later on that night, so I went and I enjoyed myself listening to music. And I was up there shaking my shimmy with people. I had a good time. But then I got out of breath. But I'm hurting today. I'm really hurting from dancing. My bones that can't take that stuff, but I had a good time. Like I said, I'm still miss him a lot. I cry. It's still hard. You don't get over something like that when somebody dies in your arms and in a hospital. You just don't. And I really can't do anything. Can't I talk to a lawyer? Nobody wants to help me. Nobody. It's a shame that I get screwed over. But otherwise, I'm just taking it day by day, and I'm gonna start. Yeah, it does, but you got some people that don't understand that and just don't get it until they fall in love and they go through the same thing, and they're like, oh, now I know. I should have kept my hair up. Oh, it's hot. I gotta turn my thing. My AC's way over there, and this blocks the air from coming on me. Yeah, and you can see that in the background. That's the memorabilia with all his pictures on. I made it, and only 3 people showed up. His one good friend that he played with, and a friend of mine, and her boyfriend came. That new Tom. So she would help me out a lot. Was there for me. So how you been, Mayor? Hey, Pamela. Thank you for your prayers, sweetie. So it's been rough. I haven't got a chance to. I did move his wheelchair out of the dining room area and put it in the living room. His ashes are in the living room on a table with his photo and 2 candles. So you're dealing with health issues? Yeah. I know. I still got to get my knee done. My bones is aching. When I go see my doctor's like, yo, I think my hip needs replaced. I mean, I did a whole lap around the lake. It's beautiful. I live in Orange. That Beale Park is beautiful. And I found the perfect fishing spot because now I got my fishing license. I just got to, get and put some hooks on our stuff and bobbers. I got my husband had a lure on mine, so but I have to string up his and put a hook on it and all that stuff. You moving still? Um, until I'm still on the list. I went from 126 to 115. So I'm slowly moving up there for a 2-bedroom. And I did apply for a Section 8. But I really don't want to be moving in no shitty, crappy area. So I did see a house for rent around the corner, but he's like, "Oh, that's too much. Mom, you couldn't afford it. You have to pay all the bills. I'm better off living in the housing, where I don't have to, I just have to pay rent and, phone and for cable. That's about it. Everything else is taken care of." I could save money up, if I want to go do something, like take a trip, visit some family. I'd like to do that, but I'm not going to drive. I'll probably take a bus or a plane and then just get a rental car and go visit them, stay in a hotel. Been wanting to go see my sister, but I can't drive 5 hours. There's no way. With my legs, I would fall. Just that hour and 45 minutes I drove to Pittsburgh, it killed me. To and from. It's just if I had like an extra driver, it would make it easy. Hey, you drive so many hours and then I'll finish driving, like switch back and forth. Because that it takes a lot out of you when your legs are bad. No, I desperately want to get out of here, Mayor. It's horrible. This landlord's an idiot. Yep, one day at a time. That's right. I gotta take it one day at a time. I gotta make sure I get out of this house. I do get depressed. I do lay in my bed and I cry, but I do get up. I cook dinner and take care of myself, and sometimes I slack off on the cleaning. But lately, I've been pushing myself. So, but I got still laundry to do. I still got tons and tons and tons. I'm like playing catch up. Holy shit. Yeah, and I bought a bed, so for myself it'll be here Wednesday, but I have a payment plan, so that I'll be making. And I bought my son one because he needed a box spring for his mattress. He was sleeping on the floor, just on the mattress. I'm like, son, you can't do that. So I'll be paying that off for a while. It's only $30 some a month. Plus my life insurance. I got life insurance just in case something happens to me. It's not even that much. It's enough to pay for cremation because I want to be cremated too. I'm just sick of all this stuff on YouTube. People say, "Oh, if you get cremated, you shouldn't get cremated. It's not." The Bible doesn't talk about cremation. The only thing they said about cremation is about that one person that they cremated this body because he took the father down and the sons down because the king made an example out of him, killed him, and hung him up. I don't know. It was somewhere in the Bible. I can't. It's like, and he like buried the bones and whatever, and burned them up. So, but that's nothing wrong with it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Nobody wants to be earthworms. We're just spiritual beings. Once we leave this body, all it is a hard shell. That's all we are. We're like energy. We can walk and talk, but our spirit is in here. Sorry, I'm yawning. I've been going to bed early, and I did get up early today, so I had to do an errand this morning. So, and then today I went to Aldi's. I took my son, went to the store, so I had to pick up a few things. I needed onions. I was out of onions. Tonight I just made burgers and put some fries in the air fryer, and I made a nice big salad. So I made him 2 burgers and a burger for myself. So and I ate some salad and some fries. The air fryer is so good, especially I made a recipe. It's a crock pot. You take boneless skinless chicken breast. It's like barbecue chicken. Oh my God. It turned out moist and delicious. It was my first time making it. It's a lot of ingredients, but it's worth it. The only thing that it called for like chopped onions, but I used minced onions and it tasted 10 times better. You know, I prefer putting the minced onions in it. It was really good. Calls for liquid smoke, ketchup, uh, apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, brown sugar, sesame seed, and pepper. And melted butter. You got to use melted butter. Like a fourth cup, which is like 2 tablespoons. Well, 4 tablespoons, I think. Yeah, 4 tablespoons of butter, but you have to melt it and you whisk it in. And then you dump it over. You put the chicken in. I trim up my chicken because boneless skins because it'll have fat and then sometimes it has like little gristle. So I take that out and then I laid it flat and I dump the barbecue sauce and let it cook. You can cook it on low for 5 to 7 hours, depends when you start it. But I cooked it for 4 hours. In less than 4 hours, on high, it was done. I took my thermometer and checked the temperature, and it was done. And it was so moist, so good. It was. And then made Spanish rice. And then I used a whole bag of broccoli. And yeah, I just finished it off the other day. So I ate leftovers. That's what we ate. He ate spaghettis and I ate my leftover food. That's what I do. I make enough, so we can have leftovers for the next day. Yeah, in the crock pot. Yep. I found the recipe online. And you do so much with the chicken. You can make barbecue chicken in the crock pot. There's other recipes, they have like for like a garlicky one. It depends what you like. So, but I really enjoy cooking. I'm just waiting for it to cool down so I can bake muffins and bake some like apple walnut bread. That's what I want to do. Maybe I'll do a cooking video. I'll try to, with my cell phone, make some bread and show everybody how to do it. But there's a lot of cooking videos out there. And that's what makes competition hard, like people get all these likes and stuff. I just like, simple recipes, recipes that you make with love and from your heart. But I've been trying to keep my spirits up since he's been gone, and it's hard. Days are hard, but I'll get over the hump. So I know 3 of his friends that couldn't make it. So the one had to work. The other one had issues with his leg, and the other one didn't have a ride. So, and the other one said, made the comment, that Tom wouldn't want to work like that way. He doesn't not, and I left a message and said, look, you don't know what Tom wanted. He's small gathering of his friends together to celebrate his life. And I left them in the test. I wasn't being nasty. I said, I know you're hurting. I am too. I miss him just as much. Because I was with him 22 years. On the 23rd, it's going to be hard for me because our anniversary is coming up. We would have been together 23 years. And it just gets, even at night, I just can't stand sleeping alone. It's hard for me to get to sleep, even though the doctor has me on the sleeping pills. It takes a long time for me to get to sleep. Because I'm tossing and turning because I'm sleeping on an airbed. I can't wait to get my bed. It's coming Wednesday. My mattress and box spring, and then put my bed together. I got to clean my room tomorrow, so make it spick and span. So I know people get tired of me coming on here talking about my death loss and stuff like that. Well, that's okay. I was thinking about going to a group, a widows group, and like how they cope with it. Trying to hook up like that way, just going back to therapy, or I don't know. And just talking about it. And I deal with a lot right now. Churches, I don't. I will not go in a church. I'm sorry. I love Jesus, but I know my son's been wanting me to go to church. I said, well, maybe one day I will, when I'm ready. I know they do have. I don't mind going to church. Going to a church and see if they have. I don't know if the churches around here do that. I'll have to check it out. But that's a good idea, Mayor. A group of people that are winners. Yeah, that's cool. That's a great suggestion. Maybe I'll meet a nice looking widower. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to just. I don't know why. That's just stupid to say. Just being silly. Yeah. Yeah, to help you with your grief. I know you. We all have gone through a lot of stuff here on YouTube. We lost people that we know on here, and hey, John, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So, but I'm gonna try to stay active. I have to get out more, or I'm gonna lose it. I know if I keep staying in this house, I'm gonna lose my mind because I'm so used to waking up and seeing him there and talking to him, and we're cooking together. Water, not beer. I don't drink during the week anymore. And I tried drinking Saturday night. I only drank one beer. Sunday I drank a few, but that's it. I still have beer in my fridge. I cut back, way back, and I feel good. Next started cigarettes. Once I completely stopped drinking beer, cigarettes next. I'm moving on, getting my life together. I know he would want it that way, but it's easier said than done. It's still fresh in my mind. I still have nightmares about him in the hospital, dying in my arms. And I still have photos in my phone. And Zach found a video on his phone, like when we were all together, that he totally forgot about and showed it to me, and I started crying. We both started crying. I mean, those are our memories, and I'm going to keep my memories. Hey, John, do you see that in the back? That's the poster board I did. His photo's there. There's one photo up there on top. That's his guitar. You won't be able to see it, unless you have one of them smart screens. But I know you have a phone. I just felt disgusted when I did that. I bought all that food. You don't know how much food we bought. We bought 4 containers of chicken, fried chicken. I made macaroni salad. I used a big can of baked beans cooking. I made deviled eggs. All that food. And his friend showed up, because he had a shower after work, and he came right over here, and he was sitting here for a while. and he took some chicken home. We told him, go ahead. Yeah, my friend, she showed up, and her boyfriend Kelly, but they didn't even eat. That's because I guess it was too hot and made her sick in here, but because I had the oven on, I had to heat up the chicken. And the chicken got a little bit almost burnt, and I'm like, oh shit. I turned it off. Because I'm sitting here bullshitting, you get distracted. Well, I live and learn. Yep, John, thank God for those happy memories. I mean, I even like said my son, I got my fishing license now. It's time to go. Got the perfect fishing spot at Beale Park. It's a beautiful park. I wish everybody could come up here and see this park. I mean, they have concerts in the park. People get up there and dance. Yes, I was dancing, but my bones said no today. I'm aching. I am aching so bad. You don't know. I could barely walk this morning. But I got up, I was like, oh God, please don't let me fall down the steps to get to my car, get where I'm going. But that's about what I've been up to. But when it's way too hot, I can't go out. But when it's a mellow day, it's not really, really hot because of my breathing. Yeah, I did have an asthma attack when I was dancing. My son, I sat down. I said, go get my inhaler. I can't breathe. I couldn't breathe after that. I was so... But I did have a good time. You got to enjoy yourself. But when that guitar player started playing, just like my husband, I got up. I had to go to the bathroom, and I started crying. I walked away. I mean, he just jammed just like it. And I just started bawling. It just hit me. I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I walked away to go find a bathroom. I didn't have far to go. My son said, why didn't you take your phone with you? Why did you leave it in the chair? I said, it's about ready to die. It's only got 7. It's on number 7. Ain't nobody gonna jump and get me. It wasn't even dark. It's still nice out. Yeah. Well, I got a life insurance for myself. Him and I talked. He already told me he wanted to be cremated, and he wanted me to sell his guitar. So I did that. I did everything he asked me to do, but he left me with no insurance money. I mean, I'm still waiting on the bank to give me that $1,000 from his, from the bank. I got to call and find out what's going on with that. I mean, I could use that money for moving because, I want to have some money. Oh, yeah, they were working on our house. The siding blew off because when we had those real bad storms that ripped it off. So they went and they did the whole thing. They're starting to do the whole thing. And then they're using my electricity and said, oh, I said, how comes you are plugged into my outlet? I said, I pay for the electric here. Well, the landlord said, and I texted him, I said, listen, I pay the electric here. Why are they plugged into my stuff? That's not right. Oh, it shouldn't cost that much. These idiots, this is how fucking stupid the wife is. In the wintertime, the electric bill goes down. In the summertime, my electric bill is like $200 to $300. Okay, I'm running 2 ACs, 2 fans. Okay, my son's running the fan. And then they're using it to charge. Like it's one of those. What do you call those? Uh, Jesus, I can't even think of it. I'm like brain dead. I swear I'm brain dead today. Must be the heat. Just in case you get a power outage, like a generator. This is an electric generator to charge their tools. So they plugged the electric generator into my plug. And they were using it from 8 in the morning till 2:30. Yeah, it's a plug-in generator. Well, they could charge their tools and their phone. Yeah, so they can charge the batteries on their drill. Yeah, it's a generator. It's a little plug-in. It's this small, and you can use it for your phone. You can plug all kinds of stuff in it. It's not a gas generator. It's an electric one. But you have to charge them up first. Unless it was for a gun or something that they used. I don't know, to put the siding up. And then they leave the old siding where my numbers on the damn thing. So tomorrow I'm going to say, could you guys take that down? I have new letters. And just put a new one up. I have new letters. That don't make sense. Why would you leave an old piece with the address on? So, yeah, they were longer here today than they were other days. They would leave at 12 o'clock. So, they never come back. And today they came back after lunch. And we're here for a while. I know. Nope, all they care about is money. They're fucking slumlords. Let them try to pull some shit on me. My neighbor and I are going to go to court. Take them to court for shit they didn't do. Yeah. He asked months to have. He had a leak in the, like underneath his, where he takes a shower and stuff. I said I had the same problem, and he's never came to fix it. He went without months, without a freaking. He couldn't cook dinner. He couldn't do dishes. He had to go out and eat. They had his whole kitchen ripped apart. Oh, I'm talking on here. Sorry, that's my son. He's talking to me. Yeah, and he had to go out and eat. That's a shame. Oh, I do. We have photos. I have their text messages. He does too. I said, save everything. Everything. Hey, Moose Man. How you doing, Papa? So, if push comes to shove, they're going to get it right back. It's called karma. And karma's going to hit them good. They want to take vacations. They don't want to take care of their properties. Yeah. She said, oh, aren't you happy about the improvement outside? What the fuck do I care about the improvement outside? What about the mold in my fucking basement? What about stuff, the floor that your fucking husband put in that's fucked up? You don't know how to cut wood. You don't know how to fucking lay down a wood floor. The shit just keeps moving back and forth. Mold in the basement. Oh, and then when I first moved here, there was a leak in the back room. There was nobody back there. That was just where he had his books and stuff. Tom did. And they all he does is gets these junk ass people to do shit, and he patched up. Well, damn thing kept 3 months. The whole fucking ceiling came down on Thanksgiving Day. My son was here, his friend was here, and Tom was asleep. And I was emptying buckets of water, and I called the landlord and I cursed them out. I said, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving because mine was ruined. I said, I'm dumping buckets of water. The whole ceiling fell. Then he seals it back up, has somebody come do it again. Well, guess what? Started leaking again. So they hired somebody to go up and patch it up. Well, guess what? Leaked again. Just do the whole fucking roof instead of paying fucking half price to fucking do the shit. Hiring fucking rum dummies. So he had him come back out and fix it. She said, oh, is we're getting a lot of rain now. Is it leaking now? I'm like, no. As I told you, the last time they did it, they didn't. The person you just had recently do it back there, it was leaking all into our books. It's right where a bookshelf is. It's just like coming down. Drip, 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 drip. Nobody should have to live like that. You know, but like I said, I'm on the waiting list. And I already told them I need to get out of here. This shit's getting on my nerve. I'm not allowed to have a fucking pool. I bought a pool. Nope, won't let me have a pool. You know what work goes into it? No shit. You got to skim it. You got to make sure you put fucking bleach tablets in it for pool tablets. It's a small fucking pool. It's not like when it's a above ground pool, but it's small. It only goes up here, like above my belly button. No, you can't have that. So the box is sitting down there. I had to move it. So it, yeah. Also, when it rains, we have this ditch, like drainage ditch, and all that debris goes in there, and you have to dig it out. And you have to dig this around the side of the thing so water goes the other way, and or else my basement floods in the garage. Yeah, water pool. It's a little. It's like right up to here. Hold on, I'm on my nightgown. Right up to here, about right there. And I told housing about it. I said, listen, I want a place where I can have a pool. No problem. So I can, get my leg exercise and soothe my bones. Especially when it's hot, you want to get out. It's like I'm paying all the bills, all this rent for what? Not to have any fun in my own fucking yard. It's a waste. Why do I want to go in my yard? Fuck that. I could cook back there. I could put a tent out there, but what's there to do? It's a nice big yard. You can't enjoy it if you can't have fun. Pool and have people over. It's bullshit. And there was no pee in it. And we kept it that way. Yep. No pee and poo in the pool. What the hell, Caddyshack? Oh my God, remember Caddy? The candy bar that fell in the pool. And they're like, Judy! That was funniest. We had there was no pee in it, and we kept it there. Oh God, you guys are funny. Yeah, and they cleaned it out at the end. If you guys remember, they drained the pool. He eats it, and the guy passes out. It's what was it? Mounds bar. I don't know what it was. No, it was a baby. It was like Babe Ruth. It was a Babe Ruth bar. Oh, I love that movie. Hi, sweetheart. You going here? Yes, everybody. That's Hollow. She has to have her butt in my face. She has to be the center of attention because she's the love of my life. Yeah, she misses him. You miss your daddy, don't you? See? She misses her daddy. Chemical pee detection. Oh, Moose Man's the chemical pee detector. That's funny as shit. Oh, guys. I need to laugh. I'm tired of crying. Yeah, I bought myself some clothes. Yeah, my rent rebate went. You know, I bought new chairs for my table. We have to still put them together. Yeah. And I ordered my favorite chips, which never came, so they're giving me my money back. It was supposed to be here on the 10th, and it got lost. How can you lose Good's potato chips? They are the best chips ever. Oh, she's got a, yep, she's getting in the video. She's saying, hello, people. That's my baby girl. She does this all the time, sits behind my chair. Yep. Yep. I remember you guys used to watch Tom go by in his wheelchair going to the bathroom and coming back. You'd see him. He'd be going that way, and then he just like, go by real slow. I miss that. I miss him being in my videos. I'm going to have to go look back at him. Yes, she sleeps in my bed sometimes with me on the airbed, but I just don't want her putting claws in it. So I want to keep that airbed. In case I ever get company or something and somebody needs to spend the night. I already bought one that she poked the hole in. It's got a slow leak. But once we find it, well, I'm just going to keep it. Then I'll have two. Yeah, she's been really depressed. She's been sleeping a lot. I mean, a lot. She just is not herself since he's gone. I guess she's hoping he comes back, but I'm like, I can't explain to her, it's hard because she's a vet. Maybe because she sees me cry, she knows. I think she knows he's gone. She knows his wheelchair ain't there. She sits right there in that place where he had I had his laptop. I want to try to see if I can get into it. Because I have to let all the people subscriptions that he, let the people know he had passed away. And I mean, he used to talk to people and, like chat with them. He had a lot of subscriptions, people he subscribed to. It doesn't matter, Mayor. Oh, I gotta roll myself cigarettes. I am so proud of myself that I haven't drank much beer. I am so proud of myself. I don't drink during the week anymore. I mean, like I said, yes, Sunday I had pretty many, but Saturday I only drank one beer and went to bed. I mean, it just, I don't know, it just upsets my stomach now. So, but I'm proud, Doesn't mean I'm a mean drunk. I'm a happy person. But I don't like drinking every day. I can see doing it on the weekends or once in a while, but it gets to be too much after a while. It's not good for my health. So I'm trying to be more better, And I, like my kids were pushing me and nagging me. When you taking me? I said, I will quit when I am ready. I don't need people. You're not helping the situation. You're making it worse. I told them. I know they care and they mean well, but yeah, I promise. I will, John. You and Deborah do the same, okay? And Moose Man and Mayor, you all take care of yourselves. I mean it. I love you guys. Hopefully we can all get together and have a good time. I love to see people come up here. You would love this park. Just listening to the band, and they got handicap parking and fishing and just how beautiful it is. You can take a paddle boat and ride around the lake in it. It's awesome. I said I always wanted to go in a paddle boat, but I'm scared. I shouldn't be scared because I've been on in a fishing boat before. But I would love to paddle around in the water. You know what I mean? With somebody. I don't know how much it costs to rent them, but I think it's a few bucks. But that would be something fun to do. And make, new memories. try to coax my son to get in a paddle boat with me. Say, Mom, let's go in a paddle boat. It's two people, you sit in there, and you know what I mean, and you just pedal around the lake. I put it on my Facebook page. I posted a photo. I think I might have tried to post it on here on YouTube. I think I might have posted it here on YouTube. But I think I posted a video of the band too that I was listening to where we went out. So they do have concerts in the park on weekends, but it's nice to get out. They also have a swimming pool there. And they have pavilions too where you can have picnics, take your grill with, cook out. They also have separate ones with kids. The big ones where they have indoor, and then they have the outdoor is like a playground with fenced around. That and they have stove and a refrigerator. That you can have parties there. They also have it's called the casino, where they have private events like weddings and stuff. It's really pretty. Oh, you leaving, Mayor? You said take care. I know what you mean. Take care of yourself. I will take care of myself. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. Look, I dyed my hair. I got some makeup brushes. I got some clothes. I got a summer dress. I got shoes. I also got a new pair of sneakers. I try to get myself stuff. I would wear my makeup, but geez, it's too hot, and then you get all this sweaty and the shit runs. It's like, yeah. That's good. I drink a lot of water too. Oh, you quit cannabis? Oh, wow. You don't smoke weed no more? I do that for pain because I am in a lot of pain. But that's because I was walking around the lake and I was dancing too. I've done things that I haven't done in years, and I did enjoy myself. I really did. I had a good time just dancing with the women up there, and there was a kid with Down syndrome there. Big, he was having a good time. Another one that was, autistic or whatever, young guy, and or slow, but he was having fun, and I was dancing with him, and we were getting him moving. Him and his grandmother. We had fun though. You get out and meet people. My son just sat there. He was enjoying it too. So I'm gonna still go. If they have it again, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna boogie. Keep my dancing. I'll lose weight. Because I love to dance. I really love to dance. I should have been a stripper. Maybe I was a stripper in a former life. No, I'm kidding. I see you still there. No, she's still here. She's still there. She just told me to take care of myself. Hopefully it's nice tomorrow, not too hot. I got to get my fishing rods. Yeah, I dropped my stupid license when I went out this morning. I went to the food bank. You know, I should have went earlier because they had the good stuff, but I had got 2 bags of fish. I got some little things of cereal, canned goods. I got peaches, they gave us Lance crackers and fruit roll up things, apple and strawberry and all that. My son loves them. So, but it's not much, but it helps, put in my freezer, because shit's too freaking high to get, especially if you fish, man. Price of fish is expensive. So I got they gave me 2 bags. Last time I got a bag of chicken, so it's like every third month of the third of the month, or third Monday. So no, I'm not signing off. I'm here talking to y'all. Shit, I've been watching too much damn TV. I've been my son has this antenna. No, we don't have cable, but he has this antenna and it draws channels in. And I'm able to watch CSI, Chicago Fire. Yep. What else? Because that's the only channel, or the news, we can catch the news, see what's going on. So, I made, today I made hamburgers, there was only 3 left because I had bought it for cooked that was the 4th of July. So I made a lot of food that time too. So. I was like, I'm tired of inviting people, to stuff and they never show up, and I'm stuck with all this food. It doesn't matter. It saves me money. I have food for days. Eat leftovers. I don't have to cook. Just heat up the shit in the microwave. There we go. My son loves my macaroni salad. Yeah. I want to do my crock pot ribs. I'm going to have to do that. I'll do a video of it and I'll put it up here on my channel. Show you how to do the crock pot ribs and how to finish them off in the oven. And you got to season them up, cut them up, season them up, wrap, put them in the plate, let them sit in the fridge for a while in their seasoning. It's good. I'm telling you. And when you finish them in the oven with barbecue sauce, it is so juicy. The meat falls off the bone and it is so juicy. It's awesome. My husband found this recipe. He said, this is what we're going to do. And I was like, oh my God. So now I make them and my son loves them too. Hey, if it's too hot to cook using the oven or stove, that's what a crock pot's for. Oh, his air fryer ribs? Yeah. He posted, well, guess what? I'll bet you if I make my ribs and I show Mo and I start, because you got to set them on low. You have to cook them for hours. You got to start them earlier. So what you have to do is prep your ribs the night before and, cut them up. You don't take that membrane off. You leave it on. You cut them in half and, you season them up, wrap it up in plastic on a plate, and leave it in the fridge. Then you start your crock pot in that morning for, what is it? How many hours? I think 5 to 7 hours. And then you finish them off in the oven. And you could smell the seasoning and how, oh my God, next time I make that chicken, Mayor, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to do a video on that too. That crock pot, boneless skinless chicken breast barbecue. Yeah, I almost left out the brown sugar Dijon mustard. I just, you know what I did? I threw it on top, mixed it around on top. I was like, oh shit. Because I was so into it. I mean, I love cooking. I want to make some chili too when it gets cool. Oh yeah, John, I like moist stuff. I don't like dry shit. Even I like I'll buy thighs and I will season them, and then I trim them up too, the fat underneath and all that stuff. Season it all around underneath the skin, and because I peel the skin back and I cut like holes in it because it curls. And when you do it, next time I'm going to put toothpicks in it so it keeps my skin down, attached to it in the air fryer. But that shit gets crunchy. The skin gets crunchy, and the meat is just voila, juicy. And in the oven it's not that great. Shit, it just like it's not. It's okay. It's mediocre, but yeah, you gotta, especially with the heat, you gotta use a crock pot. Or like I would use my I got charcoal. I would use my grill, but I don't want to go up and down the damn steps all the time. Just to grill something. Even to smoke something. I smoked hot dogs and then I fried hamburgers. No, it doesn't heat up the air. No, it doesn't heat up. Mm-mm. You got to preheat your air fryer. People just throw their shit in the air fryer. They're doing everything ass backwards. You got to put heat your air fryer a certain temperature for 5 minutes. That's it. Then take it out, put your stuff in, and then put the temperature you want and what you're going to cook and how long. But also keep an eye on it, especially with French fries. I mean, the French fries are good in the air fryer. They get nice and crispy. I can tell you that. But I am going to be making wings now that I got my blue cheese. So I'm probably going to need buttermilk for that because I got to get Zach to get me some buttermilk because I had to throw the buttermilk out. It was bad. I'll get a smaller one. But that blue cheese dressing, homemade, I'll even show you how to do it too. Yeah, I have a big one too. Oh, I did like a small chicken, a small whole chicken in the air fryer. It was freaking moist. I was like, Zach's like, man, this is good. We ate the whole thing. No, I had some leftover meat. And I made something with the leftover meat. No, I actually ate the rest, what was left over. And then I made, put them in a bag, the bones in a bag. So that, you know, is for my stock when I make homemade chicken stock to make soups, which I got to build back up on my, yeah. I want to tell them to save the bones from the chicken wings too. I'm sorry. Go prep dinner. What time is it your way, John? I know you're in a different time zone. I've been on here for what? An hour, just about. I'm like rolling cigarettes. So, but I'll start doing those videos. Gives me something to do. People want me to do videos. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. If you like some recipes, just shout, hey, look, can you look for this recipe? And, I'll even take a bite. I'll have my son take a bite, taste it. I'll even bake apple walnut bread, show you the recipe. I got frozen apples, but I want to use it as an apple for apple pie. Oh, my cat went in the cabinet. Well, that's her. She likes going in the cabinet because her wet food's in there. I started giving her this Temptations. It's called Temptations. Now they have Temptations wet food. It's only a couple cents. I think it's 60 or 80 some cents. I don't know, at Dollar General, but she loves them because she hasn't had wet food in a long time, and I mix it in with her dry. But I try to keep her dish cleaned out every day and give her fresh water, cleaner water dish. I got to clean her litter too. I got to wear a mask for that. My son won't clean it. He's like, it's your cat. You clean the litter. But I seen a commercial for, it's called Poo-Ha. It's for, they have wipes where you can wipe your cat down. So if they stink, I'm serious. And they have stuff to put in the litter so it keeps it from stinking. Like the urine. Our cats are addicted to, yeah, she is too with the treats. But I was surprised to see Temptation wet food at Dollar General. I'm like, holy shit. And I had a coupon for like when you buy 3, you get so much off. So I bought 6. So she loves it. And I mix it in with her dry because, I give her a little bit of dry and I mix it together. I only give her so much. She still has one in the fridge. I just got to get that out and heat it up. I think I'll feed her at 5 in the morning if I'm still up, which I won't be. I'll be asleep. But I gotta watch my Ion. It's called Ion, the channel Ion. Yeah, but just let me know if you guys want me to do something different. Give me some advice, I mean, I know I wish I could afford to do some magic to my stuff. I don't know how this shit works. Add like little sceneries and shit like everybody else does. But I don't have that kind of money to be doing all that shit. Like some people do. Music, and I don't know how to add music to my shit to make it look better and get some more people. But I like my channel small. Yes, I'm burning cigarettes. Yes, Lisa, you need to give those up. I will give them up. I am working on myself every day. That's all I can do. I need to get my hair cut. Right now, I got to focus on my car because I can't get my oil cap off. I can check it, but I wanted to put some in just in case. And I need an oil change. Plus, my wiper hose is not working. It's clogged. So, one's not spraying. The other one's spraying real low, even though the wiper fluid is full because I just filled it. I don't know. I'm telling you, when it rains, it pours. But I just got to deal with it. When you're on a fixed income, you both are, and you're trying to make it. It's not easy, but you know what? God will get us through it, and that's the way I believe. Just got to have faith in everything. It's 4:27. Well, okay. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to have to sign off here. I don't know what else to say. But leave me a comment, if you'd like to see me do some cooking shows or whatever, come up with some ideas. Help me out here. Take you along on one of my trips to the park fishing. I can do videos from there if you'd like to see that. Oh, it's that time of year. Yeah, just think December be coming, and you know where I'm going. Where's my favorite place? Craniacs. The Christmas land. I love walking through that place. They decorate that shit up every year, even for Easter. Yep, they do different. It's nice, and people come from all over to view Craniacs. Yep, they have trains there. They have toys. They have candy. They have all decorations there. You know, just want to let y'all know. So good night. Love you all. Enjoy your dinner, John. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Make some suggestions for me. And please be kind if you're going to comment. Don't have anything nasty because I will block you. Peace out. Later.